think this is a praying mantis egg hiding in the Christmas tree. We're at the Christmas tree farm picking out our tree because it's the 1st of December and Chip's already, I woke up, he had Christmas music playing, he had like cinnamon orange potpourri like cooking on the stove. He had already cleared the way for our tree to be able to be put in the traditional tree spot in our apartment. So he's totally excited and I'm really excited to be here. It smells fantastic. There's so many scents of fir and pine and it's just amazing. And this year we're going to try to pick a fun, funky tree because they have some really unique ones in the choosing cut out in the field that they grow here. And I'm tickled. I'm so excited. Chips is actually going to help me pick out a tree in just a second and then we're going to see what the options are. These are so pretty. Tai-do long. Wow. These are totally a different type of Christmas tree than you normally see. They have such a variety of trees. No, the little ones that gotta get big. Hi guys. All the really pretty ones out here have already been sold. Look, I like this guy's green. Like, he almost looks like a fern, doesn't he? With beautiful, beautiful ferny leaves. Oh, I like him. I bet I'm gonna walk around and see a sold thing on him in just a second.
That looks good.
And you've got a dead cicada in you. Darling, he's meant to be ours.
Yeah, for sure.
Wow. I thought he had his, come look at this. I thought there was a snake in here. You'll see why.
Oh man, this is a beautiful tree.
It's so pretty. But look at this branch right here.
Ah!
Doesn't that look like a little snake
Totally
tail?
looks like a snake tail.
Oh, it smells so amazing. I don't think I've ever smelled a tree that smells quite like this. It's so pretty. I can't believe it. It's huge. This would make me so pleased and tickled to have as our Christmas tree this year. I love him.
I do too.
He even has a cicada inside it. That's almost as good as the praying mantis egg. We were tree feeded. However, there's more trees. It's kind of funny because I remember looking over here and being like, that's a pretty forest. We're at a tree farm. Oh, there's more.
These two.
Oh, we could just bring that one home. Oh, this one still has a bottom tag. Why are you 12 feet? Ah, he looked smaller in the distance.
Yeah, we kept getting closer.
It just kept getting bigger. There's another praying mantis egg. Wow. There are on a whole bunch of these, and I think these are praying mantis eggs, but I'm not 1000% sure, so they could be the egg of something else. But that's really cool. Hang in there, little guys. Alright, finally, one that's not taken. When like 98% of them are. And he's the cool, funky variety we like. He smells amazing. Oh, I didn't check him for like eggs and snakes.
You want to leave the leaves in here?
We'll probably take those out because they'll fall out otherwise when we get home. But I love his smell. Like how
Beautiful. Yeah, let's get this one.
he's kind of like a minty tea tree oil pine scent. Like all of those scents mixed together. And I like how he's
so
got
thick.
he's got a big butt because he's a little lopsided. But that just makes him even more precious.
Yeah, let's get this tree.
Let's get him.
Let's do it.
Okay. Hi guys, and welcome, much to my own surprise, to Vlogmas 2021. which is really surprising because I didn't think I was going to be able to pull this off, and yet here I am waiting for my beloved husband to finish some delicious soup that he is making after he and I have had a wonderful day going out to pick up our Christmas tree. It was so much fun to frolic through fields of pine trees and fir trees and trees I don't even know the variety of, and smell all of the amazing scents and look at the reefs and just really start feeling some of that fun, festive winter spirit. And at the end of the day, which is kind of now, I know this is exceptionally late, but at the end of the day, I realized, oh, yeah, I do feel those sparkles. I do feel a little bit of that festive spirit. Even though, to be honest with you guys, I didn't think I would do Vlogmas or even try it this year because the last few days and the last week has been really rough for me, which sounds like the weirdest way ever to start a Vlogmas, but hear me out. So the last few days have been exceptionally hard, and I was really struggling with feeling the sparks inside of my heart and inside of myself to even get excited about anything. That's very unusual for me. Usually I can't even look at a leaf without getting a little overexcited. But the last few days were really rough, and I thought, what's the point? Like, what's the point of trying to do Vlogmas? What's the point of even making videos on my main channel? Like I said, it was a really rough place, and I'm still kind of working my way out of that. But today, I put on my clothes and got in the car to go to the Christmas tree farm with Chips. And on our way there, he turned to me and he said, "I'm so proud of you." And I was over there sitting and feeling like I was caught up in the rumination of all of these sad thoughts and these frustrated thoughts and these thoughts about how, like, even though you've reached 10,000 videos on your main channel, Siri, what was the point? Like, what is the point of anything? I kind of have a little nihilistic black hole going on in my head, but that made me blink. And I looked at Chips and I asked him, why? And he just smiled at me and he said, because it's really hard when you're in a hard place to do things. And here you are, doing a thing. And that made me really happy. And that felt like water poured over a parched desert. And then when we got to the Christmas tree farm and I got out and I saw all of the trees, the forest of trees everywhere, when I smelled all the amazing smells, when I saw the praying mantis egg tucked up inside some of the fir trees they had for sale, I felt the sparks just start sprinkling all over my heart. It was like embers that you would think would be too small of an event or too small of a thing or just one phrase. It couldn't light up, like, you couldn't ignite and reignite your heart after you have been going through a really hard, terrible week and felt completely in doubt of everything, right? And yet, the next thing I knew, I was taking out my phone and I was squeaking with excitement. I was like, you guys, look, it's a mantis egg. And then we just held hands and we walked and walked and walked for about an hour or 2 hours, looking at all the trees and talking about, oh, if only we had a bigger, like, roof in our house, we'd get this, like, 15-foot Christmas tree. He looks so cool. There's no way he'd fit on our car, though. And we had a great time. And I had a great time listening to all the birds sing and seeing all the plants. And now that we're back home, and we set up our tree, and I did so many things today that I thought I wouldn't have the heart and spirit for. I remembered something that we used to say all the time on our main channel that served as the foundation for my life for so long, and that's even when your heart is breaking, joyful creation can heal beyond words. And it really can. And so here I am, joyfully doing my best to create a Vlogmas. And it doesn't feel like forcing myself anymore. And I feel like I am already worlds away from the pit that I had been in for the last almost week. And I couldn't see when I was in the pit all of the excitement and all of the little things I want to share with all of you. I couldn't see a way forward or a way to ever be happy again. And there's something about just trying to create. There's something, like Chip said, about just kind of showing up that has a powerful magic of its own. Already, I can feel the sparks and the excitement, and already I am actually excited to see how we can start off the Vlogmas of 2021 kind of like at a low point and then watch as it snowballs into something amazing. And as I share some adventures with you guys, as I share some of the behind the scenes of building all of our adventures over on our main gaming channel, as I share some of the fun things I want to cook with you guys, and I share some of the fun crafts I want to make, and especially as I just share the coming festive winter season and how Chips and I are going to try to integrate that into our lives, I think it's so much more exciting to try this and try it. I can't make any promises we'll make it all the way to Vlogmas, but suddenly having something to look forward to joyfully create, even when some other parts of my mind might still be kind of trying to like be tugged down by doubt or confusion. Moving the steps forward and creating feels really powerful and healing. And I'm excited to make that journey with you guys. And I'm excited for what's to come. I'm already thinking about all the fun things. And Vlogmas for like Chips and I might be very different from what you guys are used to, because we celebrate Christmas as a family holiday. We don't do gifts other than the tree and other than maybe exchanging ornaments. We don't really like do Christmas presents. If we do something, we usually like talk about it and buy it as a couple, like a blender. But that sounds boring and old person, doesn't it? Yeah, we got a new vacuum. We've been married for over a year and a half now. So maybe that's just what boring married people do, but yay, that was exciting. So we don't do gifts, but we do memories, and we do reminisce over some amazing things that we've done over the whole year. We have special traditions of food we like to make, and we just try to make it a season all about family and the happiness of the memories that we've shared. And that's what I want to do with you guys. So this Vlogmas is very different from all the Vlogmases I just tried to look at just on the search function on YouTube, because we won't be buying anything, we won't be wrapping anything, we will instead be kind of reminiscing together. So not only do I hope to have days where you and I might be just kind of keeping up with what's going on, I'll show you how my plants are doing and what projects I'm working on for the gaming channel. Sometimes I might have something more profound to say to you, like today. And other days, I'm actually hoping that we might have some throwback vlogs, because I have piles and piles of joyful memories that I have been meaning to share with you guys for years in some cases, that just haven't made their way into a vlog format. So this Vlogmas, I think, would be really fun and special, because it's going to be all about creating new fun memories and creating new things like the adventures for our main channel, or some of the cute crafts I want to try to do, or some of the food I want to make and eat. And then it's also going to be about reflecting and reminiscing over special memories that Chips and I have already created, and that I want to kind of polish and dig out all of the video that I have stacked to the ceilings that I just have not shared with you guys yet. So some of the vlogs that you see over Vlogmas I might have as throwbacks 2 years ago in some cases, and some of them just might represent like my current daily life. And I think that'd be really fun, because I think that would be a great way for me to spend the month remembering all of the good times and reminiscing over all of the growth I've experienced. Because if I did kind of catch myself going, what was the point of making 10,000 videos earlier this week, I hope that I can look over all of those memories and go, oh yeah, that was why. All of the fan mail, all of the laughter, all of the years that we have spent together. That was why. Like, you don't need a big trophy, you don't need a big celebration or reward if you've enjoyed the journey along the way. So yeah, it'll be a little bit of a different Vlogmas, but I hope a fun one. So alright, I've rambled enough. I'm actually going to try to put this together. I apologize if the editing is a little slapdash, but I am, you know, it's Vlogmas. You try to record the same video the same day sometimes, and that can be difficult to keep up with. And I just made a Christmas miracle happen on our Animal Crossing episode for the day, where, by the way, we have 2 Vlogmases going, because we're having Vlogmas on the gaming channel so that we can have a Vlogmas in Wildberry in our Animal Crossing New Horizons game, which is going to be so much fun. But that means I'm going to try to maintain 2 Vlogmases, which, you know, earlier I would have been like, no, I don't have the energy for that. I want to curl up in a little ball and never move again. And now I'm like, actually, I think that it's going to be better if I try to joyfully create, because already I feel my heart filling up and just becoming even brighter than before. So, I just finished performing a Christmas miracle for today's episode of Animal Crossing. If you guys would like to see, one of my all-time favorite villagers showed up at the campsite today and I was able to convince her to move in. It's exceptionally thrilling. This particular vlog video will probably go up super late because it takes a long time for these longer vlogs to upload. However, hopefully I'll get the pace going and we'll have a nice Vlogmas and just create some fantastic new memories and reminisce over old ones, and hopefully build a little bit of that special warm spirit that Chips and I really love to try to cultivate for the winter season here in our community as well. So I hope you guys are excited. I know I am. I'm so excited. I hope that you're looking forward to something wonderful and special for your December that makes your heart just fill up with those sparks of joy. And I hope we can share them with each other. All right, guys. So let's do this.